Hey everybody, this is going to be a quick review of Android Auto. I'm sitting in a 2018 Volvo XC60. I've already connected my phone up initially, done all the initial setup for Android Auto, and I plugged the phone back in again, and you can see this is the main navigation screen of the infotainment system. I'm going to go ahead and tap the Samsung. This will start up Android Auto. Shows you kind of a home screen there. You've got recent call. Was using Google Play Music, so it shows you the last song that was playing before I turned the vehicle off previously. Big part of this review, I wanted to talk about Waze. And Waze and Google Maps are both included in the Android Auto on this vehicle. Give it a minute just to boot up. More than a minute. There it goes. So there we go. Waze is loaded up. Obviously, I'm sitting in an IKEA parking lot. You can use the voice command. You can type in search. I've done it both ways. Actually, the voice command search works really well. We'll go ahead and type something into the search box so you can see how it works. Looks like it's still loading. So I'll just type in like Volvo. Brings up a list, Volvo dealerships. There's the one that's just about 3/10 of a mile away. And select that. Now the Android Auto version of Waze is tied. The settings that are on your phone in Waze are tied, or what's going to appear on the car. So when I booted this up earlier, I initially had the alerts only turned on, and when I booted up Waze in the Android Auto, the audio was the same way, and there's no way to change it on the display here. You have to go back into the phone app and change the sound setting there, and then that sound setting is passed along to the Android Auto version of Waze. So we'll go ahead and say go, and this does give you your current speed in miles per hour. It will also show the speed limit.
Turn left and turn right.
It'll also show you the speed limit signs when applicable. It gives you heads up, all the other things that Waze normally does, turn-by-turn directions, heads up about accidents, police, traffic, all that kind of stuff. Very, very similar to the app on the phone. Maybe not quite as full-featured. You can also report accidents and traffic by using this button. There's actually one less step in the process. You can report traffic. I won't do it, but if you one more touch there and it just sends it, unlike the phone app where you've got to select moderate and then go ahead and there's another send button. So this takes that step out of the process, which is actually a little bit nicer. You can also, if you want to stop the navigation, you touch the arrow here, brings up another little new sound, different route. Oh, I'm sorry, I take that back what I said about the sound. There it is. Alerts only, sound off or sound on. I missed that previously. So I got the sound turned on. Anyway, like I said, you want to stop nav, you hit stop nav. Going back to the menu screen, and this is as big as it gets. You can't, I thought you could maybe make it go full screen on this Volvo, but that's as big as the Android Auto display will get. So you're always going to have these XM, these two things, other two menu items up at the top there. So this is as big as your map's going to get. Unlike the built-in nav, which has quite a large map and has traffic on it if you subscribe to it. It's actually a very good navigation app in this vehicle. Easy to search for things, unlike other cars. So if you wanted to use Google Maps, you tap this button here, brings up a sub-menu, go into Google Maps. You still will get your Sirius XM if you're listening to that. You're still going to get the audio displayed here. Now that's always from Google Play Music because it says Android Auto. But if you're listening to XM, it will display the title, name of the song, and channel, that kind of stuff will still display. So Google Maps is still loading up here. We'll give it a second. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, this is the first time I've really played around with Android Auto. We have a 2016 XC90 was the first gen of that model, and it does not have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So this has been kind of interesting for me today using this. It is pretty intuitive. You've got the 5 menu buttons at the bottom. You've got your maps. You've got your phone. You've got sort of your status page, if you will, that shows you any missed messages. It is a little slow to react. I mean, I'm running this on a Galaxy S7 Edge. Maybe if I had an S9, it'd be faster. Probably be faster if I wasn't taking video on the phone at the same time as using it as well. That's probably why it's running a little bit slow at the moment. But overall, very easy to use. I like so I like using Waze, and I like Waze on the big some kind of mount like convenient. Make another video, get a chance with another video device instead of recording on my phone while animating, because I think that's what's bogging this down, because it's normally not this slow. But anyway, there you go. Music settings. You've got, I clicked on that earlier, you get a Pandora option. I mean, if you have Pandora installed on your phone. Pandora, Google Play, one of those. I didn't play around with Pandora, I did use Google Play Music. Directions via Waze, and you're listening to Sirius XM. It doesn't actually turn the radio volume down when it gives you directions, just blasts the direction loud out of the front left corner speakers, which works if you are listening to Google Play Music or Pandora through Android Auto using Waze. At the same time, what it'll do is sort of turn the music down about 50%, give you the direction or instruction or police ahead, and then it will bring the music volume back up, just like you're using it on your phone, which is what I'm used to. So not a deal breaker, but that's just maybe a Volvo specific thing, or maybe it's an Android Auto, I'm not sure. But it works fine. You still get the directions. It just the instructions come through nice and loud, just so you're not going to miss them. So there you have the Google Play Music, and from Google Music you can go into all of your playlists. That's just a navigation return, I think. You can go into all your playlists. You can select, I think your channels if you wanted to stream radio. I was just playing music that I have stored on my phone, but all that stuff is selectable. All my playlists were there, which is nice. And you do have to plug the phone in with USB cable for Android Auto. I think that's pretty standard in every vehicle. But again, it's been good. I wish our car had this. It's kind of nice. There you have your radio, recent activity playlists, podcasts, etc. So I was trying to show you guys Pandora. Let me see if I can get that to come up. At least the menu, you can see. Yeah, there you go. And I have Plex on the phone too, so I'm not sure if it'll play a movie while you're driving. I didn't try that. Obviously, probably not the safest thing. If you're sitting still, maybe you'd want to do that. Anyway, those are my choices for audio. But